They don't look like themselves at all.
I'd recognize Flanagan still. That nose would haunt my dreams.
Stop calling me fucking Flanagan then, you dumb cunt. Don't be doing that.
What's wrong with his nose?
The man knows me by the name.
Aye,
yeah,
Shane's
true.
gonna make it so you don't recognize your own face by its nose.
Yeah, we need a new one for you then.
Well,
I
don't
think
know.
big noses are very beautiful.
You know what I mean? I can't break my own nose. I'm not gonna break my own nose.
I mean, you could.
I'm not going to break my nose. Made you trade a 2-time punch at the camp.
No, I was
Break my nose.
suggesting that you were gonna break Jody's nose.
Hey, well, look, alright, my stubble is going out a little bit, alright. A couple of weeks I'll have a beard, we'll be fine. It'll be nothing fancy, but a little something. I'll grow myself a mustache and look exactly like Jody here. Next week, call Jody Quinn, look at that.
Hey, well, you see, thankfully I've
You
stopped
should grow
receiving
mustache,
donations
that's
to
a
the
good
Pretty
idea.
Pale. So now we don't need to break Jody's nose to get him to stop talking about how he looks. He sort of figured out that doesn't work so much anymore.
You're funny sometimes, Save, I'll tell you that. Jesus.
Make your mustache grow faster.
Oh, really?
Done.
Oh,
Now you
man,
do
look
need
at
to test it. It's only 80% effective.
Funny lass.
that. I'll be taking my
Jesus.
thing then.
Oh good, I shall try this.
I think Jody's back to melting on that little mismatch lass.
Hey, don't surprise me.
It was in Valentine, but we'll be heading to road 7 St. Peter. Also, side note, there was just a shootout outside the Valentine Sheriff's Department. And then he said he was headed back to Valentine, so I suppose he's probably there now.
We go through to check. We could ask him about Mr. Vincent.
Where we going?
Dunno. Jody?
Robert Rhodes play a couple hands of blackjack, yeah?
Alright, are we trying to meet up with Morgan or not?
Yeah, we can. Where's Morgan?
Valentine.
Alright, we'll stop in there then.
Yeah, just quick pass through, just to see.
I know I'm saying nothing during this meeting, just so we're aware. Alright.
Aye.
Either way. Actually, I might go and get my new change of clothes or something, well, if you deal with that.
I'm tired of us having issues with people and then finding every which way to defuse it. And I don't have anything good to say about Morgan right now. Nothing at all.
I'm still cracking up that I called that fella 2-bit and he didn't catch on.
Hey, maybe they're playing us. Who knows?
Play with a headband on the fellas.
The way I see it, it's kind of like when you see a bear out in the forest. If you yell back loud enough, he'll start running away. Just seems like Peter Gray is that bear.
We're always telling the truth, but Nash is lying.
What you mean?
Well, maybe Nash lied. I think
About
Nash
which
is
lie?
lying. I mean, about all of it. He told me.
I think Peter Gray was trying to be the hero, and then you puffed your chest out, Bridget, and beat it a couple times, and he got scared and walked away. You know, in the moment, he was like, "Oh, I'll help out," and then once he realized that he's gonna get cut down. Yeah, he wanted to make his pecker feel big, you know.
What, but? I mean, he made a fairly good point. If one of us got robbed, we all go grab our guns, ready for war.
My issue was
mean,
more
I don't
with what are you law? Because it was we hear people are getting robbed out here. So are you law or something like that? And he goes, oh, something like that. Just was very much vigilante words that he was using.
This is very strange.
Queen Buckles, queen of the backway path.
It's not that much of a back way.
I've
It's
never
rather direct.
ever taken that way, so thank you.
We took that way on the way down.
I just follow you most of the time, so.
I've noticed. Oi. Morgan. Morgan,
Yes.
are you able to hear? Can you... Well, once you're finished that business up, do you want to go talk?
Sure, let me just say, I'll play poker in a minute.
Oh, sure.
Okay, you heard that? Okay, well, I'll be back in a sec. Or a minute or 2 minutes. Or maybe I'll die, who knows.
Go ahead and hop up. Do you
Gotcha.
know where they wanted to speak?
Oh, it's a big jar. Okay.
Sorry?
Nothing.
Branch off.
Okay.
Alright,
And
I'm just gonna go on to hill over there, sort of beyond the stable. Straight northwest. Jody?
Yeah, I hear you. Let's go then. Waiting for them to get water and then we'll head out.
Alright.
Why are you always so anxious just to ride off? You always do that.
I'm not.
You always just wander off by yourself and then you get lost.
No, I don't get lost. I never get lost.
What,
You're the
you
one
don't
who gets
get
lost.
You just get separated. Better?
I mean, when we're standing around and clogging up the middle of town, I get out of that situation.
I ain't clung over just getting some water. Jesus.
I'm telling you. You
I'm
asked.
just cranky.
Carter's dead, by the way.
Sorry, who?
Carter.
What, you mean the deputy?
Yep. Or he was the sheriff, I think.
Well, how'd that happen?
I don't know. I think he got killed by... I don't know. And there was also just a shootout in Valentine.
Is that where he died?
No. I think he died in a shootout beforehand.
Huh. Alright.
Not too great, obviously.
No,
Wasn't
he
too
wasn't.
close
He
to
wasn't the
town.
worst. What do you mean? We're just having a brief conversation.
Yeah, well, I don't want them looking at all of us. It's too close to town.
Jody has a point.
Alright,
Come on.
fine then.
Remember what happened with Tommy? Don't want that to happen again.
Just go up into Cumberland just a little bit and we'll be fine. I just don't want them staring at all our faces in binoculars is all. Last thing I need.
Here, down here's grand.
Yeah, it's fine.
I don't think this should take too long.
I mean, I don't have much to say, so I'm not sure. This is where me and Pritchard chased Victor and fucking tackled him.
Wait, where'd Jody go to? Oh, it's down there.
Hey, this spot is really fucking loud. Very bad for a meeting. Terrible, actually. Might be the worst spot anyone's ever picked for a meeting.
Oh.
And then the thunderstorm started too.
Alright, well, the thunderstorm wasn't starting before, and it wasn't so bad up there by
The
the
river's
trees.
pretty loud. Alright, well, just
Alright,
is-
well,
let
then
this
where
is
should we go
terrible.
to?
It is a bit loud.
Alright, where...
Then we'll ride to Wallace then. Alright.
Alright, sure.
Oh, alright.
Sorry, Morgan.
It is very loud.
Jesus Christ.
And now I'm gonna have to return you as well, because you didn't bring your horse.
I hope you don't think I'm having some giant meeting right now, because that wasn't what I was saying.
Sorry, what?
I hope you're not thinking I was planning to just have the meeting without Peter right now.
No, we, already talked with Peter.
You already talked to
Stay at
Peter?
the water station. Just go to the water
Let's go
station.
up in the forest. Come on.
Come on. Where the fuck are we going?
Dunno.
Have you already talked to him? Is he around?
Why, he was down at Taves.
Oh, for fuck's sake. What, just now?
Why?
How'd that go?
It went alright.
I did say to wait until I got there, but, you know, Peter just doesn't listen, I guess, sometimes.
Well, I don't think he was seeking us out. Oh, dear.
Oh, that makes sense, then.
Sorry?
That makes sense, then. I hope Peter managed to articulate what he's saying.
How about this shack back here? There's a shack back here.
You have a lot of, what would you call them? Belts?
You mean a normal amount of belts?
How am I fucking being paid here? What are
Yeah, but you got like belts around your arm.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, is
Surely
anybody
that-
home here? No.
Surely all the metal on your arm must weigh you down.
It doesn't.
Fair enough.
Jesus.
What's that? This looks familiar. Oh, wait. Yeah, right? Alright, so I don't think this should take so long considering that we already spoke with Peter. Where'd Jody go to?
He's outside. Over there.
He's fucking melting out there.
How you been, Morgan?
Stressed as always, but apart from that, pretty fine.
You're always stressed.
I'm always stressed, yes. Comes with the fucking business.
And why is that you stressed, Miss Morgan?
Well, I run 2 saloons and have to deal with all my friends being idiots half the time.
You run 2 of them.
I'm a partner with Mama for the Rhodes one, and I'm a part owner of Silver Shadow that runs Valentine.
So you mean to tell me you ain't in cahoots with this whole Pale Panther bar now?
Oh no, I do work with the guys down at Thieves, yeah.
I see. Why is that, Mr. Morgan? It seems you had a, well, I thought you had a decent head on your shoulders. It seemed like your business was legitimate and, you don't want no trouble. Why the switch?
Well, I mean, I've done work with Sai for months.
I told you he's not exactly running just legal business.
And it seems he is now, though. Does that change too?
A bit of both.
I see.
The idea of Thieves and what they're trying to build over there.
So
I'm
explain to me
interested in.
what you think the idea of these is then. I'm curious.
A neutral ground.
It don't seem like a neutral ground whatsoever.
Well, that's the idea of it, and that's what it's trying to be, but right now it's trying to set up something like that isn't the easiest.
Doesn't seem that hard to be neutral ground. But it does seem odd when you get a bunch of Del Lobos. Tell the law that no one's welcome here. They see them, they're gonna gun them down. At least that's what we've been hearing. That don't sound like neutral ground to me.
Well, the Del Lobos do as the Del Lobos do, but they're fine with us and we're fine with them.
Yeah, I guess yours for now. Being the key word there.
Of course, anything could change, but I have some faith that the idea we all have is a possibility. And who knows, maybe I'll crash and I'll end up dead, but that's part of the risk, right?
Well, I think that's why we're pulling you aside, Mr. Morgan. I would highly advise you as Si's friend, and well, I would consider us friends as well. We've helped each other in the past. I would recommend you get the fuck out of Thieves, because they don't know what the hell they do. And they got Bonnie Jack behind the bar, Morgan. Come on.
Listen,
You think it's
I
gonna
know
last?
this
You think
I
you
know
ain't
this-
gonna catch a bullet in that bar? Really?
probably will catch a bullet in that bar. And as far as Bonnie's concerned, he seems to be on the right path with fucking repairing the relationships that he probably fucked up. Maybe not with all of you, but with the other people he seems to be sorting it out and clearing himself up. But who knows, maybe that's only temporary, but everything's only temporary, so...
So, Mr. Morgan, you speak of stupid friends. What do you know about Mr. Purple Man?
Well, I have a feeling you're gonna ask about the Purple Man.
Ugh.
Well, maybe you should know why then.
Well, we run into Mr. Purple Man and he got robbed, and he was just coming down to fees with us. And then obviously we came across your, what would you call it? Acting scene, let's just say that. And for some reason, I don't know what's wrong with him. I say something along the lines of, I'm gonna go, you do what you want. And he decides to fuck around, circle too many times, get off his horse. So I kind of just left him. But I don't really know anything about him.
Don't know anything. You don't know where we may find this man?
I have no idea. That's the first day I met him.
Are
That's
you
why I didn't care what
sure?
happened to him. I'm indeedly sure. Listen, I would have had a go at him for getting off his horse. Because, you know, a lot of people just... And when we came over to your camp, which I know that definitely didn't seem too well intended.
No,
And
it didn't.
Yeah, and then... Well, the plan was we were just going to try and have a quick word, but then for some reason Victor wanted to just walk into the middle of the camp and start doing his doctoring thing.
I
which,
think that it,
again, pissed me off.
I think it says much about character and the way you come and stop and convict us very fast.
I think the plan was just to have a quick word. Me and Peter were going to have a quick word, but then Victor started going in and we had the fucking purple guy with us.
You must choose your friends carefully, Mr. Morgan. They could get you killed.
I do choose my friend. Well, I've been choosing more selectively nowadays. The purple guy wasn't my friend. Vic is a loose friend, but I'm not going to die for him. And Peter is an actual friend.
This Peter fellow is very confusing to me.
Alright, well.
Did I say something wrong?
No, I think you're right.
I'm just being honest.
But either way,
Stephen, Ramon.
this stuff should be mostly cleared up now that we've spoken with Peter.
Ugh.
Hey, does he want me? What do you want?
No, he's just going off on his own for a moment. What's there in a jar
Jesus.
behind you, Shane?
I don't know.
There's like 2 things in a jar right there.
Oh, is this? Oh, let me take a look.
Pig
Is it
trotters on the
pig's
roof.
feet, aye? And
Oh, pig's
eggs. Pickled eggs and pig's
Oh,
feet.
yes,
What,
this
what a
is very
disgusting use of a jam jar. Taking a
Let me
shit.
see.
I don't really like jam, to be honest with you. That's a
Sorry?
strange little
Yes.
thing, ain't it?
This is a mixture of
Hey,
vinegar.
the little jam jars, you know, jam things. They put
Oh.
on toast and that. Don't
Oh,
like that
yes,
too much.
jam. This is very good.
I don't like it. It's a
Really?
little sticky. It's a little sticky.
Yes. This is how I preserve other things, kind of like these pig feet.
I don't like pig feet either. It's strange.
So what are you thinking, Jody?
Well,
I think this purple man. If we do not know where to find, hopefully we run into him, but yeah, we just keep eye out for him.
Alright, but
Yeah, I
I'm
agree.
just asking, you know, I think that we've probably cleared everything up. We don't probably have an issue with Morgan anymore, right? Or with
yeah, I agree.
with
fine.
Peter and all that.
Well, I still think that man's a jackass, and if he ever gave me reason to, I'd pull my eye on him. But we fine.
Well,
from there.
aye, but you know.
I think you might pull your eye on anybody that gives you no issues, you know what I mean?
I ain't pulling my eye on anybody yet, have I?
Hey,
Sorry about
keyword
that.
being yet.
Bit of a long
Keyword
day.
is yeah.
Who's the third fella that was with you when you rode by us there, Morgan?
The third fella.
Aye.
Well, there's purple guy. Victor, me, and Peter.
Right. Alright, no, that was it.
Who is the fellow that claimed he is doctor?
I think that was either The purple guy or Victor? I know Victor was the one that actually went into the
To be
meat
clear, they're both named Victor.
Oh, I
And
see.
they're
What
both
is
Oh.
doctors.
This is why I'm confused.
And they're both what? Sorry.
They're both doctors too.
Oh, they're both
The purple
doctors.
fucker is Victor Vincent, also known as the Good Doctor.
Son of Beach.
Oh,
The other
I've
one
heard-
is Victor. He's a little weaselly rat from Rhodes who also claims to be a practicing doctor.
Yeah, I heard about the
So
good
if-
doctor, but I didn't know his name was Victor.
So if I become a full practitioner, I must change my name to Victor?
Seems
This is
like
how
it.
it's done?
Maybe it's part of the custom here.
You know, at least it's not a Russian name, right?
Ugh.
Well, main point being,
A little bit of a
those
lender
two are
laugh
kind
there.
of fucking idiots. And they piss me off. Maybe not as much as they piss you off, but they definitely piss me off to a similar degree.
Anna. Oh, Mr. Morgan, I'm here to ask a favor of you. Could you do us a favor?
Well, it depends on the favor, obviously.
You mind enlightening us who's all involved in this Pale Panther bullshit? So far, we know it's apparently you, Mr. Bonnie Jack, Mr. Peter Gray. Seen them fellas at the bar. One of them's name's Douglas, I believe, or Doug. He's a Scottish fella that talks about fighting but doesn't fight people, apparently. And then some other fella. Anybody else involved in your little tomfoolery?
Compared to like me and Peter and that, I don't think anyone's as deeply involved. A lot of people come by and might sell some things or help out here and there. Larry comes down occasionally. But that's mainly the core group, I think, that are running it. And also, just to clarify, I'm fairly new to being part of the Thieves idea. I only started going down there a few days ago. Started seeing what it's all about. I mean, the first day I went over there, fucking law pulled up, so
Yeah, so
obviously
all right.
it's not where we want it to be currently.
Well, like
These
I
things
said,
take
Morgan,
time.
Bowser, you gotta get out of there. But I won't beat a dead horse.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Anything else, folks?
No, don't take so. Like I said, I didn't think this should take too long. Hey?
Can I ask what this meeting was even about?
Well, really just offer some counsel to Mr. Morgan here, and
I don't think he cares for it.
maybe not.
I think, well, mainly the meeting was, I think Peter wanted to talk about some things, but I kind of just wanted to clear the air a little bit about those two. Also see if maybe some work between us could happen. I'm not sure what kind of work.
After you leave town saying I might die, and then you leave with us, why the fuck would I ever work with you?
Well, said that directly to someone that's a good friend that knows I'm friends with Sadhbh, so.
Alright, and you can guarantee they'll keep their mouth shut, eh?
Yes.
Alright, so what if you ride back and a wolf gets you?
Well, a wolf won't get me.
You do
I'll
not
say
know
you're
this.
very certain of the future. Another highwayman grabs you, kills you.
That could happen, but
Yeah.
the person I said to definitely knows Sadhbh wouldn't kill me. I don't think she'd be part of a group that would also kill me. Or my friend wouldn't think that anyway.
Right.
I mean, sure, if it was some random stranger, I wouldn't have said it.
You mentioned about riding around with fucking idiots, plural, many of them. But yet you are one of the people riding with them. What does that make you? I'm curious. Because you're calling them fucking idiots, right? And you're with them.
Right, just to clarify here, a lot of them I barely ever ride with. I mean, purple guy, I only met that single day. So he was just happening to ride with us, the Thieves. The fact that this entire altercation happened in between Valentine and Thieves, it's just real fucking bad luck.
They just
Alright.
had to make you the paid paper or something.
I won't be fucking riding with that purple guy again, or working with him for that matter.
Yes, takes
Alright,
this
then-
as lesson.
How about this? Why don't you work with us? You want to do business? I'm offering you something. You get that purple guy somewhere and we rob him. We'll give you a cut. If he's a fucking idiot, right?
That's fine by me.
All right, perfect. You and so I've set it up. We'll give you a cut.
Grand.
Sounds
And
great.
just to clarify, the day you actually had that ambush set up, that man was robbed like 30 minutes before. So
Yeah.
you wouldn't have got anything anyway at that point.
Look at that. All bridges are repaired. We still like Morgan. Happy days.
Oh, that's good to hear.
All right, then I'm happy. As long as you're not turning into some fucking melt vigilante. That was my issue.
I'm no vigilante. I got one vigilante charge once, and I'm kind of over it.
Yeah,
That
me
was
and
my
Shane,
fault.
you could have
That
blown
was
me
your-
down with a feather.
that
when
was
I
your
heard that
fault.
you were wrapped up in this, because last I remember, you were helping us catch Victor, one of the people that you were with, who was running away, not
Hey,
paying
you
for
tell
his...
I exactly got the $5
Yeah.
from.
Hey,
Pushed him down a little cliff. It was funny as hell, by the way.
he kicked his ass.
I mean, specifically in that scenario, he owed you money, and also I just didn't really want him to get stabbed if he said something too stupid. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'll get it. All right, well, I'm good.
All right.
Set up beside, and then we can find that purple fella, and we can just take what he is.
Of course.
This
Sounds
is a
good.
good plan.
You think
Right.
we could rob his top hat off his head or something? Be buried or something.
I would like this very much.
Hey, we'll have to tie you up too, obviously, Morgan, and make it seem legit, perhaps. But no,
Of course. I wanted to realise.
we'll have someone leave all of your stuff at a location, huh? Or you come
Excellent.
meet us and get it right after.
Hey, well, I mean, if we're taking one of the hats, you have to take both the hats now, so someone has to take his hat as well.
Aye, we can make sure that he's not going to be suspecting you or anything.
Okay, if you take my hat better be well looked after.
I'm not going to be
It'll
doing
be
anything
fine.
to your
We're
hat,
taking one hat
Morgan.
now, we have to take the other hat then, don't we? Can't believe one fella with a hat and the other one ain't got the hat now. Take both the
Excellent.
hats.
We got to see how
We
good
can
my
be
acting
hat
skills are.
thieves. This is
Hmm.
good.
Okay, well, that's
Oh,
good.
look, I can talk.
And just to clarify, I do like all of you, and I'm trying to.
You shouldn't.
That's warm,
Mr.
it's a little
Morgan?
hard.
Maybe I
It's
just
so warm and
maybe
safe,
maybe
warm
I
and
just
fuzzy.
have bad choice in people that I like, but
Mr.
Definitely.
Morgan,
Aye, you do.
can I make something very clear? I do not give shit if you like me or not.
oh,
This
I
is
don't
very
care if
neutral.
you like me or not. To be fair, but
Good. This is
Main
how it
point
should
being-
be.
Oh my. All right. Well,
If Jody cares.
this is
I
just
don't
my
care.
my saloon talk and my.
I
being
like
nice,
I
you know?
like Morgan. He seems to like me. We friends. It's a shame y'all made me hot and boiled. I used to care a lot. Used to care a lot
You're
more.
just a little bit of a bloke. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Hey, stop being a wank.
See,
Jody, do you still
I'm
have that
conf-
list?
Of
What
course, I
list?
still have my list.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
It's right here.
This is this.
What is this?
The good looking
List
list.
of the most handsome people on the
Oh,
course.
that list. I thought
Oh,
you were talking about
this
the
is
list you
true.
sent me of people I shouldn't be robbing or something like that.
No,
Maybe we
no.
should burn that on a fire one night.
What do you mean? Y'all? I mean, you're on the list, Shane. So
Well, we put the top hat and your book in the fire at the same time. Watch both burn.
wait, I don't have a top hat.
Well, when we rob this little bastard, we will won't we take his hat now? The purple
Oh, all
bastard.
right. Well, I'd like to keep my list. Thank you very much. I've kept it this long. I've kept it for a very long time, so I'm rather attached to it. So if you don't mind, I'd like to keep it.
Who is on this list? Is it very private?
No, it's the best looking man in the crossing. At least the
I
one
feel
that I
like-
met.
I kind of feel like you should maybe read the list out right now.
Ugh.
All right. Well, first is me, of course, Jody Quinn. Then my brother, Jamie Quinn. Then Sheriff Cash. Then Bobby Dixon. Then Mr. Dallas. Then Leon. Then Mr. Sharp. Then a fellow named D'Lo. Then my good redhead friend over there. And then Mr. Herbie. And then that's it. I haven't filled out the rest of it because no one's really struck
Herbie?
me that. Yeah, there's something about him that just
The big
screams.
old-
Yeah, something about it. Mm-hmm.
He looks
See
like one of
above
my
me or see below
testicles
me?
with a big grey beard on. You
He's
should meet
below.
Herbie. Herbie.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay then.
He's good looking in his own like
Oh, if he's
hobo
your
like
type, he's
way.
your type. I don't judge.
I mean, he's like a hobo
He'll probably
model.
charge you like $5 or something, won't he? Big bastard.
And you see, the thing is, like, the good lookingness is strictly cosmetic. It's all physical and it's all shallow. But something with
Oh.
Herbie, he's just so great that he somehow snuck his way into the list. It's a phenomenon. But yeah.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
whatever you say.
In this list, what you plan to do with these people? You just keep list under your pillow?
Maybe we'll make a calendar or something. I don't know.
I see.
Mm-hmm. Maybe I don't know. Get together a pageant, or if anything ever goes wrong, we can start like some dancing club. You know, we take our shirts off and do a little dance.
I think
Same to
you
me or
should
something.
fight with these people to the
I could not
death.
imagine this group doing that kind of thing.
Well, no, this is if we ever all separated or
Oh,
something.
This is
Oh, I
this is
see.
what Jody would do if
Hey,
he was
well,
off
what
his
are we,
own.
what are we still doing in this house here? Uncle Pete's gonna be back here in a second.
Yeah, all right, let's get out of here.
Also, just to clarify, if
Alright.
anyone needs to know, Carter's dead. Sheriff
What's
Carter.
that?
Who?
Who the fuck's that?
I do not know these.
It's the sheriff.
Sheriff? Who
Sheriff
killed him?
Carter. No idea. I just know he's dead. Don't know
When
if
this
that helps
happened?
any of y'all, but I'm just letting you know.
Interesting.
Within
Yeah, I
the
mean,
last
if the
couple of
sheriff's
days.
dead, I'm happy.
Let's load to focus over.
Someone within the last 3 days.
Yeah, where?
No idea. All I know is he's dead. I can't really get much more out.
That's it. Someone
The
just
people
like
that
he's
speak.
dead, and you're like, all right.
Well, no, I tried to ask more, but they weren't too privy to give him more. I just overheard it multiple times.
And they know you heard it.
Well, one's a friend that told me, and the people that I overheard it from don't know.
Seems long and be dropping like flies.
Want to give me a lift back?
No, you got to walk back to Valentine.
Oh, okay. I'll see you later.
All right. Well,
so-
where are we going to go to next? I need to drop Morgan off in Valentine.
I don't know. Every time to set up.
Jody, where are we going to?
I have to pay a visit to Flood. I don't know where the rest of y'all want to go, but
So we're going
Oh,
down
yeah.
the roads then.
Go gambling, yeah.
yeah, let's go play some blackjack.
All right. You know what? I'll drop Morgan off. I'll meet you down there.
No, because that's how something terrible happens to you. Go.
I go
Drop
about
more.
on me own all the time.
I may branch.
Dispatch and her go with her.
I may branch off if you go gambling. I have all these shine on me I must get rid of. So I do remember a route you give me.
Oh, yeah, why don't we go do that? Because they're going to be
Yes.
crying over a little dead sheriff. All
All right, come on.
If you would like to come with, this is fine.
They won't be able to see us through the tears they crying for that milk.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go get
drop
rid of
Morgan off,
Morgan.
and then we'll
All
just
right.
wait here. Just go.
All
Just
right.
fast.
Right.
Right quick.
Need 5 more people.
Goodness.
Still can't go over this fucking list.
No, neither can I, but we did get him to stop talking about how pretty he is every 5 minutes, so there's been a distinct improvement, let's put it that way.
Excellent. Right, I need a quick recap. What did you speak to Peter about?
Just general. There was a lot. I was falling asleep halfway through the meeting. It was a lot of going around in circles. He
Okay,
was
well,
claiming that he wasn't coming over to do something, but that Nash fella, well, Danny pistol whipped him in the face. He was trying to play people against each other, stuff like that. Sort of interesting. You might want to ask him about it.
Yeah, I need to catch up on the Nash situation. Well, hopefully Thieves and your group is good again. I had a big conversation with him yesterday. It lasted a little while. Trying to get a few things across.
All right. Thank you, Morgan. See you around.
Have fun with the shine.